Hey everybody, it's Brittany Saturn.
And I'm Bryan Belcher, and welcome to Forest Life.
Welcome to Forest Life.
What the fuck?
I don't know.
You left me hanging there.
So I wasn't looking at so when I normally play, I look at my little 3DS screen.
But
for some reason, I was looking at the big screen on the computer, the one you look at, and it's like slightly delayed.
Yeah, it's very slight.
I'm just like, I don't know, I'm just staring at it like a moth to a flame.
You're just like, holy shit, my screen just got real big.
I don't know what I was thinking. I'm sorry, I left you hanging.
It's okay. Like, right before we started, we realized the bottom screen wasn't recording at all. So that kind of probably threw us off, too.
Yeah, just a little bit.
So, yeah.
Hey, I ordered a thing from a pitcher plant, and I think the other one is something. Let's go sell some things, though.
yeah, you got some full pockets over there.
And we'll come back and put these items in our house. Our house!
So what are we doing today, Brittany?
I don't know.
What
we do every day.
Try to clean up this fucking town.
So I'm continuing on with my amiibo check. I don't know what to call it. It's where I'm using every Animal Crossing amiibo that we have.
Okay, yeah. So who are you visiting today, then?
I'm not sure. I have a few I brought over here.
Okay.
So I do have Blathers, but we can't use him unless it's nighttime, I believe.
So we gotta wait on him. Let's do Timmy and Tommy.
We need to do Timmy and Tommy.
Yeah.
So, like, some of them I know we've seen before, but I can't quite remember.
Fuck it. Let's do it again.
So we're just gonna go through them all.
Like, the only one I know for sure is Isabel, because we've seen her twice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we can do her again at the very end.
I feel like we've done Digby before, too. But it's been a long time.
Yeah, probably. I'm pretty sure we've done all of them.
Okay,
but it doesn't matter because I don't remember them and I want to see them again. So
that's alright. Well, guys, every day is National Something Day, and today is no exception.
No exception, y'all.
But it is one of the rare treats of where we only have one National Day today.
Only one National Day, huh?
Yep. And it is to celebrate Chinese food. Today is National Chop Suey Day.
Chop Suey.
Yep. Chop Suey, which means assorted pieces, is a dish in American Chinese, by the way, not just Chinese.
Yeah, we have American Chinese food now.
Yeah, American Chinese cuisine consisting of meat, chicken, fish, beef, prawns, or pork, and eggs that are cooked quickly with vegetables, usually bean sprouts, cabbage, and celery, and bound in a starch-thickening sauce, which rice typically accompanies the delicious dish. I had too much chop suey in my mouth. So, Brittany and I had a quick conversation about National Days right before the episode.
Yeah, sorry guys.
And, where I informed her that this was chop suey, the food, not chop suey, the song.
The song.
So, and Brittany, why don't you just go ahead and tell me that story you told me?
Oh, so my uncle had this habit of getting rid of his stuff, and he would always let me go through it before he actually gave it to the thrift store or whatever. So he gave me a box of CDs, and this was, I believe it was I was about to be in high school, or maybe I was a freshman in high school. I don't remember when this band was popular, but inside the box was the System of a Down band album, whatever. And I remember that I had never really heard their music before, but a lot of kids in my school did, and I knew it was a thing that I should like. And so I grabbed the CD and put it in my CD player and was like, wow, this music is absolute garbage. Why does anybody like this? But I kept it anyway because I knew that I was supposed to like it because I went to school and liked it. So
I find it funny because I actually thoroughly enjoyed the Toxicity album. It's one of my favorites.
I like it more now, but at the time, I don't know.
You were definitely in your pop phase at the time. Yeah. For me, I was in the new metal phase. I listened to Limp Bizkit and Korn and shit.
Yeah, I didn't listen to any of that stuff. What did you say today, Timmy and Tommy?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. There were a lot of good CDs in that box.
Yeah.
I also got the Queen Greatest Hits CD from him.
That's a good one.
I don't know if you guys consider this good or not, but I got Struck 9, which I really enjoy their music. I got the Mr. Deeds soundtrack, which is actually really good.
Yeah, that was actually really good.
But yeah, I just got like a lot of weird... Oh, and that's how I found Joan Osborne. I just grabbed that CD because it looked interesting. Like, that's how I would grab music.
Yeah,
this looks interesting. Who's this? And I was just listening to her album, and then that song,
One of these days about 12 o'clock.
What If God Was One of Us?
Yeah, sorry,
and I was like,
holy
shit, I like lost my mind because it was a song I listened to as a kid, like on the radio, but I didn't know actually who sung the song or what it was called. I didn't know anything about the song. I kind of had forgotten about it.
You got weirded out because you heard the actual studio version.
Yeah, it has that weird creepy old lady singing at the beginning that Bryan loves to quote constantly.
I quote it all the time.
Is this some bug that we have?
I have no idea. But when the Lord came down on his heavenly airplane, I was sold.
A Longhorn Beetle, yeah.
Yeah, we got that one.
Longhorn Steakhouse.
Oh man, you're just
making
the
Longhorn Beetle Steakhouse.
We went to a steakhouse recently. It's like as basic as it could be, but it didn't matter. Brittany and I don't really go out to eat very much. And we're like, fuck it, let's go to Outback Steakhouse.
I had a really hard week at work, and I was like, I want steak. Yeah. And then I went and did not get steak.
I got steak, because I always get steak. But you actually got like...
That's okay, I got like this giant seafood plate. It was delicious.
Yeah.
It had like lobster tail and like...
Crab cakes. And like shrimp with like more lobster on top of the shrimp. It was delicious. And I had steak and lobster tail because they have a deal for that right now.
Yep.
And it was very good.
I like how this is a free advertisement for.
Yeah. Did we say where we went to, though?
Yes.
Okay.
You said where we went. I was trying to keep it, like, chill, but...
No, well, whatever.
It's fine, Bryan. It's fine.
But yeah, that's it for National Days. Chop Suey. We got one National Day today. It was kind of weird. And of course, it's a food holiday.
It's funny, too, that that's considered, like, American food.
Mm-hmm.
Because I saw this, like, little picture on Twitter that was about this, like, guy from India who makes, like, a shit ton of food and just gives it to the kids.
Yeah.
And he has, like, a cooking show on YouTube or whatever.
Nice.
But it was looking at, like, his list of foods that he made.
Uh-huh.
And one of them was, like, American chop suey or whatever. It was, like, American snacks, chop suey.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Well, it's so, like, there's Chinese and then there's American Chinese.
Yeah, it's like when you go to China and you're eating authentic Chinese food, it doesn't taste like...
It's not
sesame chicken with pork fried rice. That's something that was developed here for our taste.
They don't focus on meats very much.
What is this?
I love this nightie he's wearing. Wow.
Oh, look at the bunk beds.
That's...
I can't rotate the room, unfortunately.
Of course they got fucking shopping carts, though.
Alright, let's see what kind of bullshit's for sale here. I got plaster wall, monochrome floor.
Okay.
Bunk beds.
Perfect.
Cart return, clerk shirt, money box. That's where I bought that 3DS I just sold. Retro sign, retro sink, shop mat, simple panel.
I kind of like the shop mat. I don't want it, but I kind of like it.
The simple panel is kind of cool if you want to make, like, windows.
Yeah, sure.
Wii U console, Zenlo table.
I like the Zenlo table. That'd be good.
That's pretty good for the exotic room.
Yeah, we need to really work on that anyways.
Yeah, we sure do. Well, that's kind of like while I'm checking out these little campers, too, to see if there's any extra furniture we want. So I know that you can get, like, the Amiibo cards.
Yeah.
That are slightly... So I have, like, a bunch of Amiibo cards. Those are for Happy Home Designer, though. They sell separate ones that are for these vans.
Oh, okay.
And, like, I think it's, like, each animal in the whole entire game has a card, and you can get furniture. If I fucking buy this motherfucker one more time... Hey, it sucks, because there's, like, special furniture that you can only get.
Guys, if you want to see some more of these, send us some Animal Crossing cards. At P.O. Box, we don't have one.
Yeah, we don't have a P.O. Box. I don't feel comfortable giving out our address.
Yeah. Well, Brittany...
It's not enough that we meet most of our followers in person.
Yeah, at cons and whatnot.
Yeah. Some of them do come to our house, too. Like we invite them. They don't just show up. Yeah. But it's always like, is this person going to be terrible?
We almost had Zump come over, but then we decided not to do that event, so...
Oh, we've met him several times in
real
life,
Zump's fine.
He's fine. As far as we know.
Maybe he's a murderer.
No,
Oh,
he's
man.
not.
More than likely, no.
More than likely, no.
He's doing a great job covering it up if he is.
Yeah.
Good job, son.
He won us over with memes.
Yeah, he did.
He sent us this awesome meme package. It involved the Rick Astley. Is that how you say his last name?
You should go with it.
Anyway, the guy who does like Rick Roll, he sent us his album.
Mm-hmm.
And several other things that were terrible.
Lots of goodies. Well, guys, every day is someone's birthday, and if it's your birthday today, happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
We got an eclectic group of people today for you to celebrate, and 1/3 of them are alive.
Cool.
First and foremost is our person who is alive, and we've got Chris Hadfield, who turns 59 years old today, born in 1959. The Canadian Air Force commander who became the first Canadian in history to walk in space. He gained a fan base on social media when he posted pictures aboard the space station of the Earth. He also became like worldwide famous after doing the live cover of Space Oddity by David Bowie in the space station.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
And recorded a music video of it.
David Bowie got to see that too, didn't he?
Not only did David Bowie get to see that, but he actually he gave Chris Hadfield the rights to the song.
Oh, that's cool.
So like he's like, this is your song now.
Yeah, I mean David Bowie is not going to be able to go to space and
record
the song. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Well, he even changed the lyrics to represent more of like what was happening at the time. Mm-hmm. Both like his experience on an actual space station. Yeah. And the new time period and whatnot. Uh-huh. And it was really good. It's a really good version. His voice, while it's not a David Bowie voice, let's be real here. Yeah. He knows that. Yeah. It's kind of like, you know how Johnny Cash didn't sound great as he was getting older, mm-hmm. but because of that it sounded cool. Yeah. He had a weariness to his voice.
Yeah. It was more of like, this might sound really pretentious to say, but instead of like a song per se, it's more like poetry in a way.
Yeah.
Like, there's still a lot of emotion, but it's not like the type of beauty that you normally see in a song.
It's not.
You know what I mean?
It's not going to win American Idol, but it's still a beautiful song.
Yeah, it's not Mariah Carey or anything.
Yeah. But yeah, Chris Hadfield, actually one of my other things is about him is his YouTube got really big, right? Mm-hmm. And he doesn't make fucking YouTube videos regularly. Yeah. But his son did.
Because he's a fucking astronaut. I didn't have time for that.
Yeah. His son made YouTube videos regularly, right? Yeah. So he just had his son just make YouTube videos on his channel. And they're really awesome. It's this show called Rare Earth.
Oh yeah, I've seen you watch that before.
And he just goes around the world and talking about like things that people normally wouldn't talk about when it comes to like things on the planet Earth and whatnot. Mm-hmm. It's a really good show. Go check it out.
I hate how this like hangs off the edge.
Yeah. I'll just go the other direction then.
Well, I guess I can. I was gonna do like a wraparound.
Yeah.
Like a circle driveway, but it's not working.
Well, this next birthday is Richard Attenborough. Richard Attenborough, not to be confused with David Attenborough, was born in 1923. He is the British director who won an Academy Award for Best Picture and Best Director for the 1982 film Gandhi. But he's more remembered as the actor who played John Hammond in Steven Spielberg's 1993 film Jurassic Park. And he died in 2014 at age 90.
I didn't know his real name.
Yeah. So yeah, he is super, super famous and part of the Attenborough family. His brother, David Attenborough, is the narrator to all of those like Planet Earth things and BBC documentaries. So it's a big family, actually. Yeah.
Well, in honor of him, I'm going to make Peaches say no expense. I can't put I spare no expense.
Yeah, no expense.
No expense.
I love it. I love it so much. Here it goes.
And every time Peaches says it, we will think of.
So I am actually surprised you went with that one. I'm happy you went with that one. But I'm surprised you didn't go Dino DNA.
Dino DNA? Yeah. Well, he didn't say that.
No, you're right.
The little, like, dino said it.
Mm-hmm.
The little Dino DNA said it.
Well, our last birthday is definitely our biggest birthday for today. It is Michael Jackson's birthday.
Michael Jackson.
He would have turned 60 years old today. Born in 1958, the king of pop, who became the most successful singer in American history for releasing award-winning hits like Billie Jean and Beat It, and he died in 2009 at age 50.
I remember when he died. That was like the first time in my life where I was like aware of celebrity deaths, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, I was just like, wow, I can't believe he died, you know?
So, for me, I was in a weird space because I was living with one of my friends, a couple of friends, who didn't grow up with Michael Jackson. Mm-hmm. They grew up in a house where they didn't, like, watch a lot of, like, pop music or whatnot.
They grew up in that town of Footloose where they
basically
dance.
It was Joe. It's Joe and Gil.
Oh, okay.
Like, to let Brittany know what's going on, it's kind of hard to explain the type of people they are. They're real. There's nothing wrong with them per se, but there's totally something wrong with the fact that they didn't appreciate Michael Jackson.
Ping them on Facebook like, hey, it's the New Animal Crossing show.
You should watch this episode.
It's got you in it. We called you weirdos on the internet.
Yep. I didn't use their full names.
They're going to be like, hey.
They're not going to fucking ever watch this episode.
I know, but that's why you tell them to watch it.
Tell them watch it? Yeah.
Damn it, I just don't know how many pockets I have. I'm in trouble.
Brittany, you're a girl. You don't have pockets.
Exactly. It's what it feels like.
Anyways, we went out to eat when we found out Michael Jackson died. Or we were out to eat when we found out Michael Jackson died.
You already died, and you were like, let's go out to eat.
And our waitress and me were devastated.
Yeah.
And they just did not give a shit. Joe was also under the conclusion that there should be no remorse for him because he was a child molester. And I'm like, that was never proven. Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, he's weird as fuck.
Yeah.
But, I would completely agree with him if I felt that way about him. Like, if I thought he really did something like that. Uh-huh. But I don't think he did.
Well, you're in the group of you don't think he did?
No. I think he's just fucking weird.
Just a big weirdo.
Yeah, I think he was like just an adult child.
Yeah.
And that came across really wrong to other adults and even some children.
I think part of it, and this might even have like a name or something, but I don't know. It seems like he was famous when he was really young, right?
Yeah.
So it's possible that like he never really had a proper childhood. So as an adult, he was like, I'm gonna have a childhood, you know?
Yeah, and he could afford it.
Yeah. So and then it just, you know, that shit fucks you up, you know? Mm-hmm. So, but yeah, I don't really know. I wasn't old, like, when all those cases were happening, I wasn't old enough to know what was going on and to make a conclusion about it, you know?
It's just, every time I've heard something about it, it seemed like the kids, or the parents of the kids, were just trying to get some money. Mm-hmm.
I vaguely remember hearing somewhere, and maybe this is me just making it up, but like... I feel like at some point someone said that they've discovered the kids to be like heavily coached or something like that. Mm-hmm. But I don't know if that's true or not.
I don't know. And you know, when it comes to that, if that's the case, whatever, fuck Michael Jackson then.
Yeah.
But I don't think that was the case. And on top of that, I've actually seen Michael Jackson live. Mm-hmm. It was amazing. And
I don't know how that stacks up as evidence against him being a child molester. Well, on top of that, I saw him live, and he told me. He told me in person that he didn't do it.
I don't know.
It's alright, Brian.
I don't know where I'm going with that, but I just, like, he was a giant part of my childhood.
I think you're just trying to say that you greatly enjoyed his music.
Yeah, I did.
And I guess that if these allegations were true, they would devastate you.
They would. They would just, they would
you really
wreck me.
Enjoyed his music, so...
They would wreck me. That would totally wreck me.
That's all you have to say.
All right, well, let's move on then. Because obviously, yeah. Our last birthday today is an animal birthday, of course. And if you've got Gruff the goat in your town, he likes historical things and purple things. But nothing cute or fancy. Don't get him anything cute or fancy. Jesus Christ, he will fuck you up if you get him something cute or fancy.
I'll just fucking punch you right in the face.
I mean, he's a goat. He'll just fucking ram right into you.
Goats are so awesome.
They are.
My sister has a goat.
You got a little cute little goat.
He's like a little mini goat, though.
Yeah.
And his name is Frederick.
I love his name.
And he will try to climb on top of you.
How's he doing?
I don't know. Probably good.
Yeah.
He loves all the blackberries.
I wanna know how if he's dug into the briars yet.
Yeah, definitely. Well, most of my mom's farm, like, they got goats in part to help with some of the brush situation they have.
Yeah.
They have, like, a big cliff, like, behind their house. They live in the mountains. And, of course, any cliffs in the mountains are going to have, like, a bit of brush on them. My mom's trying to clean her land up. And the cheapest and easiest way to do that is to get goats. And they got Frederick, and he loves blackberries. He loves them. So
Well, that's awesome.
But yeah, I feel like we did pretty good today. Just kind of a slow day. It feels like a Monday to me for some reason.
I know, it does feel
Even
like
though
Monday.
it's Wednesday, I don't know. I'm like kind of dragging today a little bit.
Yeah, that's alright.
But yeah, I guess we'll call it a day, and we'll catch you cool cats tomorrow for some more adventures.
Woo! Guys, we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.